Brad, can you put your finger on what's happening with the team in the second halves of these past two matches?
No. I don't know why. It's not good enough to go from the half we had in the first half of last week and this week, and then see the response in both games for the second half is not good enough.
If it's hard to know what's going on, I guess how do you fix it?
Yeah, no, exactly. Honestly, both goals is just nothing balls over the top. We don't deal with them, and next thing you know, they're in our box. And at that point, anything can happen. So, we need to go back, look at it, and make sure this is the last time this happens.
Y'all had to make some changes to the lineup, put some guys in different places than you were able to train most of the week. But it didn't seem to bother the team in the first half, so I can't think that bothered the team in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Simple.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like a trend. You kind of got away with it last week. You at least got the 3 points, but not today. Is it just like bad habits among players in the team, or?
I don't know. I don't think it's bad habits. We need to fix it and fix it quickly.
Coach said that he was referencing the team's play in the preseason and winning games in the preseason, and I asked him if he saw any bouts of this, the kind of lost focus or whatever, like in the second half. And he said maybe a little bit, but we weren't punished. Did you see any of that in the preseason matches? Just
to be honest, I'd have to go back and re-watch those games. And off the top of my head, I can't think of any crazy scenarios. I'm sure there were probably one or two. But yeah, in terms of starting the second half during those preseason games, we didn't do what we've been doing the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a separate issue.
okay.
When you want to build the consistency in the team so you don't have those ups and downs, what are the things you're kind of leaning on to build consistency throughout the 90?
Yeah, it goes without saying, right? But like communication and compactness and being hard to play against. In the first half, we did that tremendously well. In the second half, not so much. And in this league, there's enough good players that when the game gets open, especially a team like Charlotte in terms of their attacking players and their ability to transition, like I said, there were 2-0 balls that turned into really dangerous and ultimately goals for them. And when you allow the game to get open like that, anything can happen. And today it was against us and it hurt us big time. And so, to answer your question, communication, compactness, really being difficult to break down, and not giving away one long ball over the top, and next thing you know, they're in our box.
Did you feel, look back at the second goal that Zaha scored, do you feel that was a little bit of a fluky goal in the respect of you made the initial save, but it seemed like he was just right place, right time. So is that how you saw it on your end, or?
Yeah. Again, listen, we don't deal with the first one. They come in, we allow them to get into the box. Now they're shooting from inside the box, and then we're not tracking all the way. I think my left foot kind of slips out from under me. But I mean, again, it's not fluky. It's not. That's football. That's soccer. You've got to be able to defend these moments, and we didn't.
Right. Do you see anything in the second half that you can take back home with us and work on? Anything at all?
Yeah, I don't know. The second half wasn't great, but we'll look back at the first half, and we've got to be able to replicate that for 90 minutes.
In training the previous week, did you see any signs of progress or any signs that were concerning in that, hey, this could happen again to us in the second half?
No. No.
Anything else, Brad? Two really different opponents, Montreal and Charlotte, very different approaches. Now a third very different opponent coming this weekend with the Red Bulls. What are the keys when you're playing a team like the Red Bulls and the way that they press?
Yeah, we know exactly that. They're going to press. They're going to come in, and they're going to be in your face. And so yeah, we'll certainly look at some video in games and tape on them. But we need to be better. We need to be better with the ball, better without the ball. And so it's right now it's. Yeah, of course, it's about the opposition, but it's a lot of it is about us.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Brad.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.